We all start the day by boiling milk, which requires heat energy. When we switch on an electric lamp, electrical energy is converted into light energy. In microphones or telephones, electrical energy is converted into sound energy. Thus, although energy has many forms, it can be changed from one form into another. Do you know how man first produced heat energy? Man used to burn firewood to roast the animals that they hunted. This is how man began to use heat energy. The substance that produces energy on burning is called a fuel. Let us now study fossil fuels. A long time ago, remnants of plants and animals got buried into the earth. Due to the effect of the tremendous pressure of the layers of the earth above and the heat inside, they were converted into fuels. Such fuels are called fossil fuels. It takes lakhs of years for such fuels to be formed. Hence, the stores of fossil fuel are limited. As a result, a need is now felt to make prudent use of these resources. Fossil fuels are found in three forms: solid, liquid, and gaseous in the bowels of the earth. These fuels include coal, mineral oil, and natural gas. Scientists believe that coal was made from remains of plants. Mineral oil and natural gas are formed from marine plants and animals. All fossil fuels contain hydrocarbon compounds. Besides coal, mineral oil, and natural gas, we also use fuels like wood, charcoal, cow dung pats, etc. Firewood and brushwood are used as fuels in rural areas. 1 kilogram wood gives about 1,700 kilojoules of energy. Joule is a unit of energy. It is a matter of concern that the use of wood for fuel is causing the destruction of forests and has endangered the environment. Charcoal is formed when wood is burnt in insufficient air. Charcoal burns smokelessly. We shall study about mineral oil. Mineral oil is found nearly 25,000 meters deep in the bowels of the earth. Petrol, diesel, kerosene and fuel oil can be obtained from it. Petrol is used as a fuel in motor vehicles. Kerosene is used for household purpose, whereas fuel oil is used in big furnaces in factories. Coming to the natural gas. It is a very convenient fuel to use. It lights up quickly and does not leave behind any solid substances. Also, it is easy to transport from its main sources by means of pipes over long distances. A major advantage is that the burning of natural gas can be easily controlled. Example: methane, ethane, propane, butane, etc. are examples of natural gas. Now, let us study the important source of energy called solar energy. As we know, Sun is the one and only source of energy in our solar system. The energy from Sun is absorbed by animals and plants and is stored in their bodies in the form of chemical energy. They are nourished by Sun's energy. After they die, this same energy becomes available to us in the form of fossil and other fuels. Such is the energy cycle on the Earth. Also, it is seen that Earth gets tremendous amount of energy from Sun, as much as 7 into 10 raised to 17 kilowatts per year. You all would be surprised to know that all the energy that we need every year is given to us by the Sun in just 40 minutes. And the best part being, it is obtained free of cost, neither metered nor monitored. The only question is how to harness it and how to use it. Uses of solar energy. Nowadays, solar heaters and solar cookers are available, which consist of mirrors to collect and concentrate solar energy so that it can be used to cook food or heat water, etc. You all must have seen solar panels on top of the buildings to store solar energy, which can be used for heating. Next, we shall learn about the solar cell. The radiations from the sun are incident on solar panels. From here, they are reflected and then pass through boiler and finally through electricity transmission network. Thus, solar energy is converted into electric energy which can be used for lighting, heating, etc. in the solar cell. Friends, then what is the difference between solar energy and fossil fuels? Deposits of fossil fuels like coal, oil, natural gas, etc. are limited, so they are called conventional or non-renewable sources of energy. That is, they cannot be produced anew. Solar energy, on the other hand, is always available, so it is called non-conventional or renewable source of energy. Some other renewable sources of energy are wind energy, hydroelectric energy, biogas, biodiesel, etc. Even though we are using these renewable sources of energy, we are still in the grip of an energy crisis. The main reason for this is the growth in population and increasing industrialization. It is difficult to continuously produce the increasing amounts of energy they need. Hence, there is a need to find ways of using renewable sources of energy. Conventional energy sources like coal and mineral oil are very convenient to use, but they have given rise to several problems. Let us now see the problems caused by the use of conventional sources of energy. The carbon dioxide released by the burning of fossil fuels is causing a rise in global atmospheric temperature. Other gases released in the atmosphere have given rise to dangers like acid rain. Rising pollution has caused holes in the ozone layer of the atmosphere, due to which harmful ultraviolet rays of the sun reach up to the earth. Unrestricted cutting down of trees has caused degradation of forests. The diversity in plant life is threatened. Due to many disadvantages and rising imports of mineral oil, the government has started providing financial aids for setting up solar energy, wind energy, and biogas plants. The use of atomic energy is another way to overcome energy crisis. Atomic energy is obtained when uranium atoms are bombarded with neutrons. This has been put to use in India in our atomic energy projects. The atomic plant at Tarapur in Maharashtra generates electricity. There is another plant at Kakrapar in Surat. The government wants to set up several such projects to overcome energy crisis. Coming to India's future prospects. India's rate of development is steadily increasing. Economists predict that by 2020, India will be a major power in the world. The government is focusing on the following points: finding out new sources of energy, giving preference to renewable sources of energy, using non-renewable sources of energy responsibly and sparingly, to promote the use of devices that consume less fuel, such as stoves, burners, lights that make use of new technology.